Well, we are live from Daytona International Speedway, here for the Gatorade Duels for Season 1 of Winston Returns. I am a random 14-year-old in Missouri, and it's a beautiful day here out in Florida as we prepare for the Daytona 500. Winning person of this race will be given 4th place position at the start of Daytona 500. Without further ado, here's the starting lineup. Starting on the pole, Joshua Spears and Drake Cook in the 77. Then we have the 49 of Ryan Pritchard and Kyle Brown. Nonagon Scott in the 29 and David Eschenbrenner to his outside. Seth Gambrell and Andrew Gettler in row 4. Row 5, Daniel Bouchard and Matthew Common. Then we see Kyle Brennan in 2 and Daryl Cunningham. Then Giovanni Greco and Luke Fisher-Foster. Then we see Parker King and Averill Mead. Osman Ahmed in the sponsor list number 7 and Gary Stephens. Hayden Greenway in the 43 and Will Parrish. Buck Hover in the 99 and Cole Speed. Kenneth Rakes in the number 10 and Haley Hayes. And rounding out the field, Nicholas Smith and Matthew Smith. Odd coincidence. Anyway, 10 laps around Daytona will give us the victor, and here is the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the cars will roll off. Joshua Spears won the Bud Shootout, and therefore he has now a bonus, and won himself the pole for the Gatorade Duels. You have to finish inside the top 20 to qualify for the Daytona 500. Bottom 6 places, you will not compete in the Daytona 500. Pace car dips down. We're ready to go. Green flag. And they're racing. Joshua Spears leads them off. Ryan Pritchard catching up fast and already making it a 3-wide race for the lead. Now it looks like the 31 is dipping down to the middle lane. Right in front of the 97 of David Eschenbrenner. Thought it would cause some problems between Gettler and Seth Gambrell. Now Nonagon Scott to the back of Pritchard. Let's see if he will make a move, but it looks like there's no move for anyone to make a move. As now 3 wide up there, courtesy of Kyle Brown, who will make the first move for the lead, and Nonagon Scott is going for the lead. And now looks like Daniel Bouchard coming as well. This is definitely going to be one of those races where the lead changes every second. Almost every second. Daniel Bouchard now has a run. I wonder how long he'll be able to last that far away from the pack. And they're already crashing! It's the big one! The big one strikes at Daytona! Giovanni Greco has just been struck in the side. David Eschenbrenner involved in the second wreck of the season. Now it looks like Gary Stevens is in it. There's Parker King, Joshua Spears, Eschenbrenner we already talked about, Daniel Bouchard. Now, I could have easily taken out half of the field. Ryan Pritchard, really damaged car. Let's go back and see what happened. I'm gonna look from the helicopter. I think Parker King got 4 wide, and that's where the trouble started. Going into slow motion. Looks like the 5 barely got any more room than he already had, and he was really brushing up against the 84. And then he just couldn't steering system just couldn't handle it, and so they both go collecting the 36 and of Gettler, and Pritchard gets involved, tapping the 9 of Joshua Spears, and it's on from there. Then Giovanni turns into Seth Gambrell, meanwhile causing a huge roadblock up here that slams into Haley Hayes. And Greco spins up top as the 9 gets sideways up there. And 15 and 10 just go for an and 15 just goes for an absolute ride. Many officials are worried about his condition after slamming into the wall. As Haley gets smoke screened. What's going on back here? 84 gets collected, looks like. Gettler couldn't make it through. The 77 there. Greco gets a hard hit from the 97. Bam! Oh boy, 97 really slammed into him. And almost gets him on his roof. Caution already out on lap 2. Guess it's going to be one of those races. But seriously, these big ones should happen at the Daytona 500, not within the first 2 laps of the Gatorade Duel. We might have our bottom 6 spots filled out already. And Ryan Pritchard really damaged. We're going to go on board with the 15. Of Giovanni Greco, who the safety crews are currently helping him out of the race car. Same with Keenan Brakes. Reminds me of a wreck that shouldn't be named that happened at the same track. The Dead. Any NASCAR fan should know what I'm referencing. On board with Kenneth Brakes, who is currently limping out of his race car. Still trying to know Giovanni at this. Okay, Giovanni is out of his race car. Crews are saying he is okay. Minor bruises on his head and arm. Giovanni has a bruised leg. Caution lights are still out. Daniel Bouchard in the lead. We're gonna take a look at the standings. And just like that, we have our bottom six decided. Ryan Percher, David Eschenbrenner, Andrew Gettler, Kenneth Rakes, Joshua Spears, and Giovanni Greco. That probably won't be in the Daytona 500. Other than that, all the drivers that are above the retired drivers will be in the Daytona 500, no matter which place they finish. Daniel Bouchard, a great job so far. He finished runner-up in the Budweiser shootout. Nonagon Scott behind him, followed by Kyle Brennan, Buck Hoover, Osman Hamid, Daryl Cunningham, the 51, Nicholas Smith, Matthew Smith in the 17, Gabriel. Well, we only know what's going to happen from here on out. We have 4 laps to go. Pace car dipping down. Green flag is out. 4 more laps around, I meant. We will make the first move. Coming into the tri-oval, it's Hoover and Scott. They will both make moves to take first and second. Nonagon Scott with the lead. Here comes Buck Hover in the 99. He wants to lead. Heck, everybody wants to lead. Scott continues to come around. 3 laps to go this time by. It looks like Hamid already looking to make a move. Hamid makes the move, but it doesn't look like he can just get the strength to make it. Finish it. Hover now going down low for the lead. That's 4 wide yet again. Looks like they will hold it this time. There's Hayden Greenway in the 43 behind Kyle Brown. trying to march to the front. Brown making the move for second, making it another 3-wide race. Kyle Brown continuing to lead. Hoover continuing to lead, not Brown, but now Brown is going to come to the front with 2 laps to go. Going for the white flag this time. We have a 3-wide race for the lead. Hayden Greenway, can he get back down? Enough time to still be in the race. Doesn't look like it. As here comes Common, he has a run. Looks like Bouchard beating him to it. We're gonna come around for the white flag. Nicholas Smith trying to bottle everyone up. Anybody's game. There's still enough time for something to happen. Here comes Bouchard. He will lead with the white flag this time by. White flag in the air. Matthew Smith, can he make a move? Can anybody make a move to try and pass the 41 machine? Does the 17 have enough horsepower? And drafting left. Here comes Buck Hoover. He's gonna try his best. But it looks like the 41 might run away with this. And here he comes off of turn 4 into the tri-oval. And Daniel Bouchard puts the period on a remarkable race. And he will start 4th. Coming the Daytona 500. Hoover will start in the 6th place position. Nonagon Scott starts in 8th. Nicholas Smith will start in 4th. And Matthew Smith will start in 10th. Nicholas Smith will start in 8th. Did I say 4th? But yeah, here are the results. Pause the screen, if you will, if you want to see who made it. And I will see you for Duel 2, where we will decide the full roster. Until then, I'll be seeing you later.